Leafs lose 6-2 to the Philadelphia Flyers, and to be honest, I had a really hard time trying to come up with some inventive way to present this video to you, because I'm really running out of ways to say the Leafs stink. So I'm gonna go back to an old idea. 13 Thursday thoughts on the Toronto-Philadelphia game. I hope you can keep up. I tend to move a little bit fast. Lucky number 13. Former Windsor Spitfire Leighton has played 8 games since being picked up on the waivers by the Philadelphia Flyers. He's posted an outstanding 2.03 goals against average and a save percentage of .930. It was a rough game, and I don't want to get on our guy's case too much, but what did we give up for Vesa Toskala? Ugh. Number 12. Grabo, Primo, Gunnarsson, and Van Ryn didn't dress for the Leafs last night because of injury. Not that it makes that much of a difference. Over 44 games, the 4 of them combined only have 34 points. One of the players, Grabowski, having 25 of them. Number 11. At the beginning of the game, only 2 points separated the Philadelphia Flyers and the Toronto Maple Leafs. At the end of the game, only 2 points separate the Philadelphia Flyers from the 8th spot in the East. 6 points for the Leafs. Number 10. Exelby, Finger, and Mayers all dropped the gloves in last night's tilt against the Broad Street Bullies. And where was the proposed team fighter, Colton Orr? He only had 1 minor penalty for 2 minutes. What's with these supposed fighters on the tougher Leafs team? Last year we had May. He never seemed to drop the gloves. This year we have Orr. 2 minutes? Come on. Number 9. You want to talk about toughness? No one has improved more in this category, in my opinion, than Victor Stalberg. Both the NHL and the AHL, he's shown he was a little bit timid going to the corners, getting physical, but what does he do last night? Lays a Philadelphia Flyer out behind their net. That mixed with his given talent, I can see Stalberg getting the chance on the first line, but number 8, Wallin on the top line? Really? I just don't understand Wilson giving anyone with a heartbeat last night a chance to play with Kessel. Number 7, the 80 penalty minutes in last night's game, Toronto saw 42 of them, which is not good for the league's last place penalty kill. Leafs allowed 3 goals while down a man, pushing their penalty kill percentage down 69.7%. And what's the worst percentage ever seen in the league? The 79-80 Kings had 67.7%. The Leafs are dangerously close. Number 6, say the game ended a little bit different and there's only a 3-goal differential, it still means disaster for the Leafs. This holy team is last in the league with 12 3-goal losses and last in the league in overall goals against. This goals against thing is so huge we can actually bring it down to the number 5 spot as well. This is the Leafs' 12th time they've allowed 5 or more goals in a game, accounting for a little bit more than 1/4 of all the games played. Even if by some miracle we make the playoffs, do you think we're going to be that good? You want to blame on the goaltender? Not so fast. Number 4, Jonas Gustafsson is hung out to dry. His post-game comments, Ron Wilson said there's very little he could have done on most of those goals, and he jokingly said he should sue for lack of support. In my opinion, Kuhlman, Gustafsson, and White were the only 3 Leafs that actually dressed for last night's game. Number 3 is to the D. Guys, if you know the guy's first name is Dan or Danny, tighten up. Danny Savret, Danny Briere, and Dan Crisillo accounted for 4 goals in last night's game. Like, come on, it just makes so much sense. Talking about Danny, number 2, Dan No Class Crisillo gets in a bickering match with Leafs coach Keith Acton. And though we couldn't hear you, we could see what you're saying over the TV. Do you kiss your mom with those lips? Really, for a player who has 10 times more penalty minutes than he has points in the NHL, this King City native should really smarten up and learn some respect for the coaches in the league. What's my first and foremost thought from last night's game? Number 1, the Leafs have nothing on the World Junior Team Canada silver medalists. After watching the gold medal game the night before with so much passion and so much heart, current Leafs squad show they have none of it, coming up as a team flat against the Flyers. It's just disappointing, that's all. Forget the video question, I'm done. I hope you enjoyed my 13 thoughts from last night's game. If you made it this far, hopefully it wasn't that bad. Leafs next play on Friday against the Sabres. Not looking forward to the game at all, but I'll be sure to talk to you afterwards. Go Leafs, go! Kind of.